everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video is me trying to read 1,000 pages in a week. Initially, this video was supposed to be a Christmas weekend vlog. That didn't go to plan. I wanted it to be a Christmas weekend vlog initially because Friday I put up my Christmas decorations. Saturday was a chill day. That would have been nice just to chill and do a bit of vlogging. Sunday, which was yesterday, I was meant to be going to the Christmas market, but the person I was meant to be going with ended up having work, so we didn't end up doing that, but it worked out quite well because I ended up going to a women's football match with my mum and my sister. Instead, it was the Newcastle United women's team versus Southampton women's team. It's in James's Park, and it was quite good. I mean, it was cold. We left in the 80-something minute because we were that cold. That was good. There was half the stadium was packed. The hall was quite empty. I'll put like a video somewhere. And there were like flags, people were waving around and stuff, which was quite cool. But yeah, that was yesterday. Today I've been shopping, hence the clips before I was showing you what I bought. And later on today, our local high street is doing like a Christmas light switch on with a massive firework display. So weather dependent, we're going to go down and we're going to go and watch the lights being turned on, and we're going to watch all the firework display and everything. The book I am reading today is A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is book 4 in the ACOTAR series. This morning I started reading it, chapter 15. Now I'm on chapter 19, which is page 172, so I've read about 45 pages so far today, which it's 3 o'clock, so in the next 2 hours or so I want to get a lot of reading done so I can try and catch up, because the light switch on starts at about 5, and then because it's like a 2-hour event sort of thing, 5 till 7, then come back, do some more reading before And the Celebrity Get Me Out of Here comes on at about 9, I think it is, 8:30, 9 o'clock that starts. So I've got about 3 or 4 hours of just pure reading so that I can try and finish this one and start the next book. The next book I want to read is The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. This is another book that's on my 10 for the end list. So this is the 4th book I'm reading from my 10 for the end list. This would be the 5th one, so after I finish reading this, I'll have read half of my 10 for the end books. Hello everyone, it is now Tuesday. As you might have seen from the last couple of videos, it has snowed overnight. Not much, but it has snowed. Yesterday, when I was talking to you, I said I wanted to finish A Court of Frost and Starlight before I went to the firework display, which is what I did. I finished that, and about 4 o'clock I headed down to Monaco Wetherspoons to meet my mum and my little brother, grab something to eat, and then we were just there for an hour and a half. So then we went out at about 5:30, just trying to find a good place to watch the fireworks and the lights turn on, which was about 6 o'clock. I got back at about 6:30ish, I want to say, and then that's when I started reading The Perfect Husband by Frida McFadden. Last night, between me starting it and The Celebrity coming on, I managed to read 72 pages, which got me up to chapter 15. I have done some reading today. I'm now on chapter 26, which is page 123, which is about 50 pages or something like that, just over 50 pages. So I've read 11 chapters so far, but I want to try and get a chapter 50 so that I can meet my page count goal for the day. Basically what I want to try and do each day is read between 150 to 200 pages, because even if I read 150 or if I read 200 or more, I'm definitely going to meet my 1000 page goal, because if I just read 150 pages today, yesterday I read 175 pages, so I'm doing good so far. But if I read like 150 pages for the rest of the week, I would get close to 1100 pages. So I know the minimum pages I want to try and read is 150 pages, or as close to that as I can, if not more. So I want to get to chapter 50. That means well over my 150 page count. So that is, this bit here in the middle is how much I've got left. This is the end of the book, so if I get to chapter 50 and I still have time before I go and watch telly, before I go to bed or whatever, I'll try and get like a few more chapters in. Okay, I'm back. I have finished reading The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. Started on page 72, which was chapter 15, and obviously read until the end, which was page 306, so I managed to read 234 pages of The Perfect Son, so I've managed to read quite a bit of pages today. I'm gonna be rating this 4.75 out of 5, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my journaling bits. I'm gonna write the book title, the author, and my rating on my what I've read this year sort of pages. I need to cross this off my physical TBR page and my 10 before the end page. So this is my next read, which is The Silent Patient by Alex Micheldezo. I'm not good at pronouncing names, guys, so don't kill me if I've pronounced it wrong, which I probably have. This book I've seen all over TikTok, and I love thriller books. Thriller books is my favourite genre, and I've had it for a while, but I'm only picking it up now. If you watched my 10 before the end video, you would know that I'm trying to read all of my thriller murder mystery books by the end of the year, so that I get them out of the way for the new year, when the new year comes. This is the next one that I want to read. This is sort of the one that is calling to be the most at the minute. Okay, so it's now Wednesday, and as you saw in my previous clips, I went to the Christmas market, and whilst I was on the way there, on the way back, waiting for my bus on the way home, I was reading The Silent Patient. So yesterday I started on chapter 3 of part 1, which was page 28. I'm now in the middle of a chapter. This is chapter 3 of part 2, and it's page 80, so I've read nearly 60 pages so far today, which is quite good. In about 20 or 30 minutes I'm going to be going downstairs, which is where I usually go on a night time when my little brother goes to bed, and I'm going to take my book with me, take my highlighter and my pen, go downstairs, make myself a hot drink like I usually do, and get some reading done. I do want to try and get the rest of this part of the book done, and part 3 is on page 217. I'll go, that's part 3 there, so that means I've got this much left to read, which is well over 100 pages, but I think I can manage to get that far in 2 hours, as again I'm going to be done tonight. It has just started a few nights ago, so it will be on for a couple of weeks, so this just gives me a couple of hours to read, get caught up on any of the chapters I need to read, get caught up on pages and stuff. Hello, it is now Thursday. It is currently 4:30 in the afternoon, and I'm on page 286, which is chapter 13 of part 4. I started this at the beginning of part 3, I believe, which was 219 I think, so I've read about 60, nearly 70 pages of the book. I'm close to finishing part 4 and I think I only have about 50 pages left of this book. So the rest of the book does come out to about 120 pages or something like that for today's amount of pages that I read. So depending on when I finish this, I might pick up another book and get the first few chapters or parts of the book done, depending on how it's written. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this book and sort of taking it. It reminds me of other books that I've read, non-fiction, fiction, that sort of thing. So I've been enjoying highlighting it. As you've seen on this page, I've done a lot of highlighting. It's starting to, the book is starting to get really interesting, so I'm liking highlighting it, so if I ever reread it or if someone else reads it, I know that they can see what's important to me. Managed to finish The Silent Patient by Michael Clydes, I think the last name is, and started Drowning by T.J. Newman. The amount of times I've nearly cried already, and then I cried about 4 times already reading this book. But I'm on the bits that I want it to be on. I have read my 150 pages for the day. What I did is I did a calculation of all the pages I've read Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the pages I read of The Silent Patient this morning. And so far I've read 700 and something. I'll put like a screenshot of how many I've read here or whatever. But that's not including what I've read so far today. I want to try and get a couple more chapters through, even if it's just one chapter, because that one chapter in itself is like 11 pages. So yeah, I'm just gonna get as far through this as I can. It's now Saturday. It is currently 8:15 at night. Just finished Drowning by T.J. Newman. What the hell was that ending? I'm so shocked. That was crazy. So crazy. Oh my god, that was like... I was genuinely crying. There was tears coming out of my eyes by the end of it. It was crazy. It was so crazy. It says finished. I can go put it back on my shelves upstairs and I can go and grab the next one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this 4.75 stars. Okay, it's now Sunday. Last night when I put Drowning by T.J. Newman back on my shelves, I picked up The Bullet That Missed by Richard Osman, which is book 3 in the Thursday Murder Club series. Last night I read the prologue and the first 3 chapters, so I'm now on page 20, which is chapter 4. I have reached my 1,000 page goal. I reached it when I finished Drowning, so I'm going to end the video here because I have surpassed the goal. I'll put the total amount of pages I've read here. I'll take a screenshot of my calculator and put it here to show you that I've read over 1,000 words. This is where I've been keeping track of how many pages I've been reading. So this is like just my normal journal where I do everything in. And then those 2 pages are from last weekend, but from here all the way here are all the pages I've read. So on Monday I read 175 pages. On Tuesday I read 262 pages. On Wednesday I read 191. On Thursday I read 169 pages. On Friday I read 126 pages. Yesterday I read 132 pages total. On Monday I finished A Court of Frost and Starlight, then picked up The Perfect Sun, finished The Perfect Sun on Tuesday, and then I picked up The Silent Patient. Then I finished that on Thursday. That's when I picked up Drowning. I finished that yesterday. And then yesterday I picked up The Bullet That Missed. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.